And now we are moving on to the third committee work structure, which is called the Disney method, which is also one of the more commonly used committee work structures in EYP. However, I do have to say that it's a tricky one, as it, from my own experience, I can tell that it could either be a very big success or it could turn into a big failure very, very soon. So just to quickly explain what Disney method is, it's kind of related to, kind of similar to the adapted committee work structure, as it also divides the topic into different aspects and different categories, and it's up to the committee or up to the chairperson to decide which category or which big problem the delegates are gonna first discuss. However, the main idea behind the Disney method is that the delegates, in order to make sure that the delegates' energy is up at all times, we are going to take the full advantage of the space that we are given. To be more precise, you as a chair can divide the committee room into 4 corners. You could have brainstorming corner in one corner, then the selecting corner in the other one, discussing corner in the third corner, and the phrasing corner in the fourth corner. And what you could do also is you could decorate the room accordingly. So as we talked about getting started phase, when the delegates are decorating room and everything, if you are using a Disney method, that's when you tell them that they are gonna have 4 different corners and what those 4 corners are gonna be used for, and then they could decorate the room accordingly. For example, in the brainstorming corner, they could I don't know, make it very colorful, and discussing one make it more serious. It's up to them or up to you as a whole the whole committee to decide what you're going to do. After that, after you've selected one problem that the delegates are going to discuss, then starts the brainstorming phase, which lasts for 10 minutes. Once again, it's for one problem, either finding a solution for that problem or actually kind of coming up with different clauses relating to different introductory clauses related to that problem. After that, you move on to the selecting part, which is very time efficient, as it quickly filters the clauses, and the bad clauses are taken out quickly, unlike the classic committee work structure where every single clause has to be discussed. But here the delegates quickly select the best idea out of the bunch. If in the brainstorming every idea is welcome, here delegates themselves already kind of select the idea that they want to discuss. After that, after 5 minutes are up, then they move to the next corner, which is discussing corner, and for 20 minutes they have up to 20 minutes to finally either agree upon the idea or just leave it out of the resolution. And after they are done with the discussing, then they stand up and move to the 4th corner of the room, where they have 10 minutes to phrase that idea that they have agreed upon. Obviously, if they don't agree with if they don't come up with a consensus on how they want the idea to look, then they don't move to the phrasing part. They once again move back to the brainstorming part or the selecting part and select a different idea. That's basically it. Once again, just to clarify, the delegates are actually standing up and moving to different corners every time they move to a different phase, and that's how you help them stay active and stay energetic, and that's how you keep the committee work structure very dynamic, so that especially at the end of the day, if you see that the delegates are very tired, this method helps them be energetic. However, there are some aspects of Disney method that you have to keep in mind for the committee work to be completely successful. For example, from my own experience, I can tell that the Disney method works better for smaller topics. Once again, if the topic is very, very complex, and if it has many clauses, if delegates have many ideas and many problems they want to discuss, then this method will probably not work, considering you need 45 minutes to come up with one single clause. And plus, it usually works better on longer sessions, and as you have more time for the committee work. So it's not very time efficient. It's also usually less successful if you are dealing with inexperienced delegates or delegates who are not well prepared for the topic. As you have probably seen in your experience in EYP, there are times when the delegates are just not ready for the committee topic, and if you don't have great understanding of what the topic is about, then it's really difficult to follow the Disney method. Something that you'll also have to keep in mind is that Disney method can become a bit annoying for some of the delegates, so you have to keep in mind that there might be some problematic delegates that might oppose to the idea of like going to a different corner every 5 or 10 minutes. Other than that, once again, it's very dynamic, and it works well for smaller topics on longer sessions with strong prepared delegates. It works really well.